Today on the channel, too bad, too sad. I guess we're gonna find out with the Masters Universe new Eternia, too bad.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another He-Man and the Masters Universe unboxing and review. And today we head to the Masterverse for the new Eternia, Too Bad. But for all your Masters Universe needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $39 does ship free. But I gotta say, as of right now, this seems to be a Target exclusive. I don't know if it's totally earmarked that way, but that's where it is starting to hit a store level. If you're out in your Target store as part of the new reset, no Big Bad Toy Store Entertainment Earth orders that I've seen at least yet on this one. Maybe akin to the Beastman from last year. That's kind of what I compare this one to a little bit. But of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So we get a big deluxe packaging here. It's always interesting. This is, like I said, the more Skeletor, or Skelegod, I guess it was, and Beastman style packaging, where we've seen other deluxe packages like the new Skeletor, He-Man, Triclops, Trapjaw, She-Ra, Hordak, the list goes on. A little bit different packaging with those, but a nice compact but big figure here of Too Bad. I guess it's 2 in 1. Too bad, how sad, as they say. But looking really good. Big window box. Got all the accessories going on in there. Of course, new Eternia down here. Too Bad. Masterverse. You got the hieroglyphics on the top there that we've seen before. You got Too Bad on the side. It says, double-headed evil strategist. Oh, he's strategizing. But it's tough when you got two people. It's tough. You ever seen that movie from like the 70s, The Man with Two Heads? Yes, Kyle's seen so many terrible movies, but he hasn't seen the Back to the Futures of the world. That's just the way I am, I guess. But it was about a racist, like this white racist guy, and he was dying or something, and they had to put his head on this black guy's head. Oh, man, you couldn't make that up. You couldn't make it up. It's one of the worst movies of all time, but it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. Tells you about racial equality, things like that, and or maybe it's just one of those 70s exploitation films. But there it is right there. Too Bad on the side. Beautiful, beautiful look there. And on the back, how about that artwork? Looking really, really nice. Of course, you got the blurb, got the cross-sell. We've unboxed all of those on the channel. Roboto, Stratos, Evil Lyn, Frosta. We unboxed them all. Check out those videos. While you're here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? But there it is. Let's see what it says about our old friend Too Bad on the back. Original design inspired by classic concepts. And it looks like he's facing some kind of big octopus there. So always a fun time, I'm sure. The double-headed evil strategist, as it says, once the respective captains of competing mercenary ships, Tuvar and Badra both had their eyes on the legendary treasure of the Horde Prime. The treasure, however, came with a curse. It fused the rivals' captains together, who now terrorize New Eternia as Too Bad. With his combined knowledge, Too Bad could rule the universe, if it weren't also for his combined ego. There you go. It goes back to the guy with two heads movie I was telling you about earlier. Same type of thing. Really writes itself. Really does. There it is. Got the nice stone wall background there. Always very cool. Off to the races. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. No twist ties. Oh, no. We got some twist ties. I'll have to cut those guys out. Luckily, I got my handy dandy scissors. There it is. Almost time for new scissors. These scissors have been with me since like high school. I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. It's crazy how sometimes you hang on to things like that for so long. I actually have an alarm clock that I still use to this day that I had when I was 11 years old. Can you believe that? How about that alarm clock? Let's hear it for that alarm clock. Guinness Records, people, where you guys at? Get over here. Longest use for an alarm clock. I think we're right there. Let's go right there. Man, he's locked in all over the place. Locked in at the legs, too, and on the waist. So they don't want Too Bad going anywhere, and it makes sense. You don't want Too Bad going anywhere. Too Bad's got a lot of weapons with him, too. I don't remember having this many back in the day. I'll pull them out there. How am I going to get this waist one? This waist one is very tight around his waist. Maybe I'm going to give it the old band. Crinkle, crinkle. Apologize for the noise. Can I get it? There we go. There we go. All right, I think we are there. What do you know? We got it. There it is. See you later. off to the races once again, and then twist ties, clips, whatever we're going to call them, everywhere. Put the old scissors away, put Too Bad. Oh man, this is a big Too Bad. This is bigger than I anticipated. All right, let's look at these accessories, and let's start it off with the hands. I guess theoretically you could mix and match your hands, but you know which one goes to which one easily. You got the nice maroon one, you got the more metal robotic one over here. Nice scales on this one as well. I really do like the scales. There's really pop there. Makes them look very different. Of course, the two different colors making them really pop. But you got two fists of fury. Makes sense for somebody that's too bad to have some fists. Got gripping hands on the other. That makes a lot of sense. Get down to the old weapons. What do you call these things? Maces, I guess. One's like an old school one, like the big ball with the spikes on it. This one's more of a square with spikes on it. Same thing, different way to go to market, I guess. All in one color, both of these. Of course, nice handles sculpted in. Looking really good. Looking very medieval is what those look like, which makes sense for Eternia. Then we do get this big old axe, and it looks like it's a bit of a dragon-type axe, like a dragon and a bird going on, or maybe even a griffin. Oh, could it be a griffin? I think that might be it. Got a nice white taped-down handle that looks really good against the all kind of a greenish, grayish color going on, a little bit more green, I guess. Nice sculpting there, but an interesting axe, and it's two sides of the axe, two sides of the coin. Too bad. There it is. Too bad. And then you get the big shield. Very iconic. You got the leather strapping inside there to hold it all in. Nice orange color. Got that same symbol there in the middle. And then you got the circles and the squares. Circle gets the square. I've heard that before. But also representing both dynamics of Too Bad right here. And then you do get a blaster pistol, which is interesting. All one color, one sculpt, gray, nice smooth plastic to it. But it looks very futuristic is how this one looks here. But that is all the accessories with Too Bad. Now we're going to get down to the figure. And this does feel like a big, meaty figure. This is a very deluxe figure. I don't know if you really call it 2-in-1 because it is one figure. But it's definitely two here. Now I already forgot their names. Tuva and... I'm by no means an expert. They've just always been Too Bad to me. But you definitely got one that rides a little higher than the other one on the side. So the maroon over here, nice scales to them. It really do feel those scales. Of course, you got Eternia's biggest fashion accessory. You do got the belt. You do got the loincloth looking really good. Two different boots going on. You got a nice one here with a little top there, a little crown to it in the maroonish, reddish color. Then you got the silver, very robot-like flat foot there where you get the open toes down here. Looking nice. You do get a belt there with the Too Bad logo. You can put the blaster pistol on the side. This is removable if you would like to, so I do like that aspect. And then you get the top vest over the top, and then you get a little spin action here, so you can put the weapon back here, or at least one of them, so you can store some of the stuff here on the figure. Nice shoulder pad up here. It looks like a traffic cone in orange. A little spike action. You do get a bicep. Oh, that's part of that. Okay. The bicep wrapping right there. Very medieval looking as well. Looking nice. Then you do get the whole vest harness here. Really representing both sides of the Too Bad coin. Very cool. Articulation-wise, head, of course, moves up and down, back and forth. Both heads have a lot of mobility on them. You could pull the heads off and switch them if you really wanted to. I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to, you could. I love just the strip down the middle. It's just a nice split. You got a very blue, and then against really that maroonish color really is really nice to the eye. You can really see the splits there, and that goes down throughout the whole body, of course. Arms do go all the way around. You do got a bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing the hits with Too Bad. Love to see that, of course. Hand's going to be removable. Nice, very metal, robotic forearm type guard right here. Looking good. And then on the other side, you get a different one as well for his forearm guard. You get the hula hoop at the top. Then you get waist right there, so very close together, but you do get both of those. You can do some big old Too Bad splits if you really needed to. You do got a thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Once again, very tight joints on this. I'm here for that. You do get the boot cut, always really nice. Side to side, up and down on the ankles. Really good. Head sculpts on these guys. Both of them got the nice fangs going on. Love the red eyes on both. Even the slits in the eyes looks really nice. You get the big old earrings on. Looking crazy there. Looks very crazy earrings. Kind of some bat ears. Then you got a little bit of fin-like stuff going up on the head there. But very evil, menacing. Both head sculpts look very evil and menacing. The other one over here got even bigger fangs. Got the crazy kind of eyebrows in gold. Got the fin across the top. They're not ears. They almost look like waffle cones stuck in the side of his head there. But Very, very interesting. He does rise really, really high compared to his cohort here. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? That's always the million-dollar question. Make sure you use the Mattel stands. And what do you know? Too Bad fits on there really, really nicely. Very, very cool figure. Looking very, very nice. Big. It's a big figure. I do have He-Man that we just unboxed here from that line. You can see that comparison. So he towers above everybody else. He's about the same size as Beastman, really. But definitely looks really good. Of course, I had to get out, because you guys know at the end of the day, I'm just a classics guy. I'm a classic guy. So I had to get the Too Bad Masters Universe Classics out. Look at that height comparison. That is quite the difference in height between these two. This thing dwarfs the old version. Very, very cool. And I do not have the vintage version. Be interesting if he makes an appearance in the Origins line one of these days. Maybe a Mattel Creations exclusive, something like that. Who knows? Maybe a deluxe box set. We might see that. I would have to think he would be a character we'd see in Origins. But I like this one. It's around $30, so it's a little bit pricey. But as we know with this line, there are deals to be had. Be it a Target coupon code where you spend $50, get $10 off, or just a straight up clearance down the line. You might be able to get a deal on this eventually. But you know me, I can't wait. I can't wait to get Too Bad in my collection. Had to have it, picked it up, watched the figure hunt last week. You can see the live and in person where I found him. I couldn't believe I found him so soon. So I was very excited about that. But what say you? You guys all in on Too Bad? Do you want a Too Bad in your collection? Is this a must-have for you in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. You might as well like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. As you guys know, we got videos every single day and then some. And then, of course, we even got more videos and early access to videos like this over on our Patreon channel. Use the link in the description below. Of course, we also got giveaways, Q&As, a lot going on over on the Patreon. And like I said, it's the best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget about social media. Sir Paul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Too Bad, how sad, I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.